Changemakers, and welcome to The Core, sponsored by Red Apple EdCo. This is your Everything Education podcast. We talk about current events, books to read. We interview education leaders, hear their stories, learn from their biggest lessons, and they share what they wish you knew about what it means to be in education today. I'm your host, Dr. Kia Turner. Buckle up for small seeds of inspiration that can lead to big changes in your classroom practice. Let's take a bite out of today's guest. Hey, you guys, it is Dr. Kia. Honey, you see this new hair? Every time I see you guys, I'm doing something different, and it just makes my spirit smile.
Love it.
Anyway, it's Dr. Kia here at EdCampRedesign. We are at Apache Elementary School in Shawnee Mission, Kansas. Mm-hmm. Beautiful facilities, lots of people here. Putting a plug, check my Instagram, okay, mm-hmm. Dr. Kia Coaches, to see more pictures of kind of what happened throughout the day, or just follow on Twitter, like you're probably doing right now. Anyway, been in some amazing sessions and had to talk to Miss Tasha Howard, who was a former teacher here at Apache, but now is, tell us again.
I'm going to be an intern administrator at Shawano Elementary in Shawnee, Michigan.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm
Are you
excited.
Super looking forward
I'm
to that?
so looking forward to it.
Is where you're going a lot like where you've been here at Apache?
Yes, it is 70% Hispanic. Then it's another like 20% African American. So it's diverse.
That's amazing. We were just talking in our sessions, and the reason I had to sit down with Tasha is she has some really good insights for connecting to parents and some innovative and out of the box things that she's done to get a hold of the parent groups we're all trying to get a hold of, and that's those who do not pick up the phone. So we are going to run through my standard 5 questions, and then we'll see where we end up. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So first, why do you teach? What is it that causes you to persist in the education space?
For me, the relationships. I'm a big advocate of relationships with kids, relationships with families and parents. And so I think with my own kids, because I got into this profession later in life.
Okay, career change.
Yes,
Okay.
snaps. It was because I wanted to see more of the communication between the teachers and the administrators and the parents. So
I love that so much so that you came into education and became a teacher.
And I did always want to be a teacher.
That's a power. Yeah, but you came back to it.
I did.
That is a powerful motivator, especially coming in as a parent and saying,
and already seeing some things I wanted to change.
I love that.
So,
okay, so then 2 is, what's one thing you're doing in your classroom that excites you right now? And if you could frame that around connection and engagement.
Okay,
that'd be
so
really cool.
First, I always do the standard things that the schools want you to do. You know, you do your ice cream social at the beginning of the year, or you bring the parents in for open house. Well, I just wasn't getting that same feedback. I mean, I wasn't getting the parents in like I wanted to get the parents in. Yeah. So I started by just, setting up my email group that was just the parents. And then, so I would email them weekly, daily if I had to. There were like a slight list, a few parents that needed that extra push. So, I had their cell phones. They had mine. I was texting if I needed to text. Hey. I sent home a paper copy if I needed to send home a paper copy.
So you were getting all the touch points.
I was hitting everything.
We're touching as many touch points as we can touch. What do you prefer? Did you show up on somebody's front porch?
I'm not above.
I've done it.
Okay. And then the school I'm going to is a school that does that. So I'm excited about it. And they know I will do it. I also show up for their kids' things. If their kids are in baseball or their kids are in basketball, I show up when I can for their events. And I try to meet a parent where they are. Yeah. Not where I want them to be.
Look, walking into the grocery store. Hey, how you doing?
Now that I don't like to do, but I'm not above it. I will if I have to.
I appreciate that. And I bet your parents do too. Ooh, we gotta hurry because people are coming in here.
Coming.
Okay, so 3, what is one resource you think every educator should know about? Something that has really helped you, and no matter where they are, it'll be beneficial. You guys will probably hear some talking in the background because people are coming in. Okay.
I would say using Seesaw.
Up top.
Yeah.
I like Seesaw as a platform.
Just because it's the way to get parents in a non-threatening way where you can send things to them. It's an app they can have on their phones.
I've had it before,
So everybody wants something that's easily accessible, and that is. So.
And it gives them like a window into their child's day.
Yes.
And I think it's just a really good way to build that immediate connection. You pull out your phone and you see what's going on.
And you scroll through almost like a Facebook post.
Yeah.
So parents like that, and they can respond to their kids' things or and they can see any kind of communications I want to send out. They can also see that and respond back if they need to.
I love that. Okay.
Yes.
What was your last aha moment as a professional where this thing happened and you were like, I get it, or this really changed what I'm doing, or my impact's maximized?
Moment was that when I realized that parents send the best they have
in
their kids. And so I train, or not train, but I let my parents know that you are their advocator and there's nothing you can say to me that's over the top or, too much, because you're that person, you're that kid's advocator for life. And so any communication is not a bad communication.
I love
if it's on behalf of your child, which is the best you have. So I'm always apologetic. I'm always understanding, even when I know I'm right, because I'm always right.
Okay.
But
sometimes we got to give a little grace. We just got to give a little grace.
I like that word grace.
Yeah.
We do.
Well,
because they're doing the best they can.
Okay, and some days you really are just like, this is all I have. Take it for what it is.
I feel like I need an Oscar.
Yes.
But I'm going to do it.
Okay, last, in a few words, what do you think every educator should know? Like one message you want to put out there?
If you don't know your students, you can't teach or reach those students. You need to have a relationship with those students. You need to strive to have a relationship with those parents. You will get nothing else from them if you don't know them.
I love that. So if we want to catch up with you, keep up with you, find out how you're doing, do you have a Twitter handle?
I am on Twitter, and it's at Tasha Howard.
I'll put that under this, you guys.
Yeah. I'm old, so. Oh, no. I am on Instagram. But it says 5 Girls Mama because I have 5 beautiful daughters. So I'm on there. But catch me on Twitter. That's
we'll definitely do it on Twitter. Right. Thank you so much for sitting down. Thank you guys.
Yes.
You see that they're getting busy, so we gotta go. See you next time.
Take
Bye.
Care.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for listening to The Core. Wherever you are listening to us, be sure to like our show, subscribe, and share the episode that's meant the most to you. We appreciate every single one of our subscribers, as do our sponsors. We look forward to seeing you next week. You can also check us out on YouTube at Red Apple EdCo if you'd like to see more video of these conversations. We have them posted there.